Hi everyone, today we're going to be doing Basketball Wives Season 4, Episode 13 or 14 review. Okay, we're going to start off with Tammy, Evelyn, and Shadi. They all on they evening cruise going somewhere, and Tammy comes to the conclusion that, hey, maybe I should talk to Keisha, it's just the two of us, which I don't think is going to happen, about this whole situation. And Shawnee was like, I don't think she was saying that she could and she would deal with you. It's just that, put you in your place. It's just that, she could have said something, but that would have escalated into something totally bigger. And Tammy was like, see, that's why I want people, if you got something to say about me, say it to me. Because when I hear it from another person, I don't know in which tone you use. Which I understand that, but which I would not react to the way Tammy did. If you're going to say something about me, say it to me so I know exactly how you feel. It could have came in some totally different way. But since she heard it from somebody else, she heard it as this girl gonna whoop her, beat her, and make her just feel all kinds of stupid when it really wasn't that way. So we gonna move over to Jennifer and Kenya. They done made it to Tahiti. I guess Susie, she the first chance she could get. She ran to Jennifer. How you doing, girl? How are the flights? She's like, it's long. I'm tired. She's like, she just trying to get all the information she can get out so she can go report back to Shani, Tammy, and Evelyn, which she did. And she, Jennifer let her know I need to speak to what's her name, Shawnee, about some things. I'm really not interested in talking to Evelyn. It's just that, and she was saying how this reminds her of the Maldives when she went on her honeymoon with Eric. So Jennifer leaves. Yes, she's tired. She goes to her room. Tammy, Evelyn, and Shawnee, they're hungry, so they go to the same restaurant, the only restaurant there. And Susie's still there, I guess, waiting for them. Them girls hadn't even lifted up their leg to get on the bar stool. Here goes Susie. I just talked to Jennifer. We had dinner together. She said she wants to talk to you, Shawnee. Shawnee's like, about what? She's like, she got a problem with me? She's like, no, I just think she needs to talk to you about a few things. Evelyn, she doesn't want to talk to you about anything. And she was saying how this reminds her of the Maldives when she went with Eric. Susie, this is my personal opinion. When Susie talks to anybody else, she comes back to tell them so there be no misunderstanding about what went wrong. She wants to be the town crier to let everybody know what's going on, but at the same time, let them know, hey, when I was in this conversation, I said this. So when they watch it later or somebody comes to them, she don't look stupid and be banished to some other island yet again. So it's like the next morning. They're like, Kenya hasn't been out of her room yet. She hasn't complained to anybody. I know those squid and fish juices that they left in her room. I know she got to be like horrible in there, but she hasn't came out. Let's go over there, knock on her door, see what's good with her. So Tammy and Shiny go. They get like a few feet from the door and they can just smell it. So you know if it's that bad on the outside, it's even worse on the inside. So she opens up the door. They're like slapped across the face with the smell of the fish juice and all that stuff. Asking her how she's doing, how's the flight, and how's everything. She's like, oh, it's fine. The flight was long. I'm just, relaxing. It's like, why don't you come out here with us? So she's like, okay. They go run back into Evelyn. Girl, it was horrible in there. She did have, I don't know if she named this how it's supposed to smell since you by the ocean or what, but it's horrible. I don't know how she's doing it. So Kenya comes and she sits down and she's like morphing into like different degrees of craziness in her eyes. She's sitting there was calm at first, then like the crazy just took over and Kenya was gone and she just slowly morphed and she's like, I didn't appreciate getting that bottle thrown at me. We supposed to be grown women. If I said you were loose, I'm sorry. But she made a good point. If I said something like that, that doesn't grant a bottle getting thrown at me. If you're supposed to be grown, she's like, I got two kids. I'm grown. I don't behave like that. Having bottles thrown at me or throwing bottles. And I felt that, but then she slipped. The Kenya came out and was, saying. Then the crazy came back. It's like she was just like turning and making all these faces like She's trying to keep the crazy under control so she won't hurt Evelyn. And Tammy's looking like, this girl is crazy. Shani at one point asked her, "Are you crazy?" She said, "Yeah, I'm a little bit crazy." And for a slight second, you could see Evelyn look like, maybe I shouldn't mess with this girl. So Evelyn was like, I apologize. I shouldn't have done that. So she's slowly trying to compose herself and accept the apology. She's like, I can only accept the apology, but basically, I don't want that happening no more. Basically, how y'all do it. Then she just pops back to, okay, everything's fine. I need a drink. What y'all drinking? What? You was just going like multiplying your crazy and mutating with it, and now you just fine. So they was asking her out, Jennifer's doing, and she's like, she's doing good. And like, maybe I'll go get her. She goes to Jennifer's room, gets Jennifer. Jennifer and her walk right past Tammy, Evelyn, and Shani. It's like she seen nothing of them being there. They could have been invisible for all she cares. So she just walks on by, not so much as a, hi Shani, hi Tammy, Evelyn. She didn't even get in one of those, not even a good nod, a pat on the back, nothing. So they walk to their table. Shani was like, I don't know. Her and Tammy walk over there like, hey girl, you got a problem with that? She's like, no, I don't have a problem. I'm just here to relax and I don't want to start any drama. You know how Jennifer be talking. That whole bit. So I guess Evelyn, she can no longer take no more. So she feels she needs to go over there and confront Jennifer yet again. Jennifer's like, I'm through with this. We're not friends anymore. Get over it. And she was like, you said this about me and you said that about me. She's like, I thought we got past that like 8 episodes ago. Why are you still bringing it up? You don't like me. I don't like you at this moment. We gonna move on. Yes, I said something about, me and you not dating the same kind of dudes because I guess she's done dating athletes and Evelyn's not. And it's like, why are you caring who I'm dating or who I'm friends with? Go ahead and worry about you getting your wedding under control. Which Evelyn should be worrying about that. She'd spend more time talking about Jennifer and Jennifer not being loyal and Jennifer being fake. Why don't you use that energy to work on your wedding? Yeah. So at one point, Jennifer's like, I done had enough. She just walks away. Evelyn follows her, which now Tammy and Shani have to, like, be in between them so nothing goes down. And Evelyn gets to talking about how she was cheating on Eric when they was together, and she has all the names of the dudes she done cheated with. Which, why do you have that on your phone? Why do you have Jennifer's little black book on your phone? I'm just wondering that. How did you get it, and why do you have it? Is it one of those, just in case me and her are not friends no more, I got a list of all the dudes she done been with while she was with Eric, after, and before, so I can throw it in the face? What is it? So that was basically just her yelling at Jennifer, telling her she's not a loyal friend, she's a bum, and all this, and how you were staying with somebody, you didn't have no lights, and now you done just treated that person bad. That whole bitch she's been doing this past season. So, yeah. If I left anything out, y'all, by all means, leave a comment or a video response. And like always, I want to thank my subscribers and the people who watch my videos. I want you to thumbs up, comment, subscribe, and share this with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, and here on YouTube. This is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.